Hey funnel builders, how are you doing? What's the number one thing that eats into your time and day more than anything else? It is your email inbox. Now, I have read every book on the market about reaching inbox zero and trying to be as productive as possible and when you should do this and when you should do that. And I have come to the stark realization that it is all bullshit. Here's why. First of all, emails take up so much of your time for two main reasons. First of all, the number of times you check it and the number of times you respond. Who here has the bad habit of checking your email first thing in the morning and then checking your email last thing at night? It's a terrible habit. Why? Because it dictates the journey that you're about to take. When I tell people you need to get more time within your business, the first thing they say to me is, well, that's impossible. There's no way I can do that. And I say, okay, well, let's just look at how much time you're spending in your inbox. I even have some people say to me, I use my inbox as my to-do list, which is atrocious. That is the worst possible use of your time as a business owner that you could ever do. I understand why you do it. You have your customers email in, they tell you what's wrong, you go and fix it and you respond to them. And what you should be doing is getting someone else to take care of your inbox. I believe that reaching inbox zero, where you put things into different folders and you manage it and you tag it or you have things come back to you at a different time, is basically trying to fill up the bucket with more water when you have holes in the bucket. I would rather just get a brand new bucket. The way you want to look about this is have someone else have complete control over your inbox. You are now saying one of two things. That sounds incredible. How can I do it? Or perhaps more likely, that's impossible. No one else can respond to my emails the way I do. All right? I'm going to tell you that's not true. Here's the first thing I want you to do. The first thing I want you to do is to just mark down on a piece of paper, like just mark down with little like that, how many times you check your emails every day. So you go, right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you'll go, oh my God, I've checked it like 7 times. I'll just go in. That's just when you go in and have a random mindless scroll through it, right? If you respond to an email, I want you to put a mark next to it. That's all I want you to do. Just if you go, yeah, I'm going to respond to this one. Doesn't matter what type it is. Support, partnership, interest, lead generation, doesn't matter, right? And you respond to it. I then want you to go back over those and start putting them into categories. And they're probably going to fall into one of 5 categories. We have what we call lead interest. All right. So that's pre-conversion. Someone saying, hey, I'm looking at interested in working with you. Support. So someone you're currently working with saying, I'm interested in working with this. Something what I call warning emails. Warning emails are like, oh, your credit card is out of date, or we weren't able to bill you this month, or there's a problem with your account, or we need to update this plugin, something like that, right? You can go, great, fantastic. You, of course, have your newsletters, which is stuff you might want to learn more about or check up with later. And everything else is spam. Spam is not just, dear beneficiary, I've landed 1.5 million, I'd like to give it to you. Spam is anything that you think, I'm not going to fucking respond to this, right? This one makes you money, potentially. This one potentially makes you money. This one costs you money. This one probably costs you money. This one costs you money, right? So there's the division. 99% of the time, support emails can be handled by somebody else. We have a support system that goes through. We use high-level Pro Tools or we use GoWP, and the support emails get routed to whichever one we've given them. They take care of that. For the sake of $29 a month for GoWP and $197 a month for high-level Pro Tools, that's all of our support problems done. Right? Immediately got rid of. Overnight, we got rid of that. Right? Problem solved. Now what I want you to start doing is, how do you respond to each one of these? I found that leads, and by the way, I'm going to put partnerships up here as well. I get a lot of people asking me about like, hey, Mike, we'd love to have you on a podcast, or we think you'd be a really great representative of this product. Fine. And I found I pretty much sent them the same email. So I started writing a basic template. I'll even do you one better. We had one of our VAs came in and said, why are you writing this from scratch? Couldn't I just go through your previous emails and copy what you've written previously? Ba-ba! Yes, you absolutely could go through that. Things like support, we also have like pre-customer support. So sometimes you guys watching this will send me an email and it'll be like, hey, Mike, how do I do this? We also have a standardized response to that. And I noticed I had a standardized response. Newsletters, they can be dealt with either by putting them into a bucket and unsubscribing them, or saying, yeah, I'd like to read that later. But instead, summarize. One email a week. Just say to your whoever, I want you to go through our newsletters and just summarize what they've said. I want it to be one paragraph long with 5 bullet points. If they go, my God, there's way too much to put in there, great, then choose what you think the most important stuff is. And over time, with feedback, they will understand. Warnings basically need to be forwarded onto your VA team. You say, if it's a warning, that person has probably got a process in place to be able to deal with it. All right, so recently we changed over to Starling Bank, and the guys, bless them, they did a really good job. all of our stuff stopped working, and so I was like, oh my God, guys, click the button. Here's all our credit card information. It's done in LastPass. Let me know, what you want to do with it, and they will help you out. And so they just went away and they did it. And my inbox now, I maybe have 2 or 3 emails a day that I need to respond to, maybe, and I do that at the end of the day. So much of this can be taken care of, right? Categorize it. First of all, check how many times you're checking it, and then mark down how many times you're responding. Then start to put them into buckets. You don't have to do it all at once. It might be you think support is the easiest one to get rid of. Start outsourcing your support emails. Start outsourcing support in general. Any warning emails, they have probably got a process on the other side. If they've sent you a warning, I'll guarantee they've got documentation. Newsletters, summarize, spam, get rid of. Your job should not be sorting through the post. The owner of the business, the first thing of the day, does not go to the post in the mail and start saying, well, who needs to have this? No, they go to somebody else. I need you to tell me the information that I need to know. Everything else can you take care of. The more trust you put into the team, the more work they'll do. Let me know if you've outsourced your email inbox. I have, to the point where I often have to ask my team, what is my email inbox login? Because I often forget it if it resets. In the meantime, guys, let me know if you've done this. If you haven't done this, let me know as well. Maybe we can have a quick 10-minute chat, or send me a private message or whatever, and we can have a conversation about that. In the meantime, I will see you on another video. Have courage, commit, and take action. Cheers, guys.